Well, happy Thursday, everybody. This is Holly here, and I am going to try to do several tags today, or at least a couple anyway. So I'm going to start off with Natalie, and we are going to do the tag, not the tag, I'm sorry, today's Theme Thursday and a tag. There we go. Theme Thursday is blankets and swaddlings. And I'm going to start off with Natalie here. And I'm holding the camera, so I apologize for the shakiness. But Natalie, I'll show you what she's wearing. She has on this little denim dress with the straps over the shoulders. And it's got dark blue polka dots on it. And she is wearing her little, let's see if I can get them around here. Nope. There, her little denim shoes. Let's see, it's just hard to do. Little sides, little flowers on the sides. And she's wearing one of those beautiful headbands that Delight and her lovely girls sent to us. Isn't that pretty? So she wasn't totally monochromatic there. And one of the blankets that she's holding is one of my favorites. This was my son's blanket when he was born. They told me that in the sonogram that he was going to be a girl, and I just didn't feel like it was a girl. And my mother-in-law said, well, you know, I need to start making a blanket. What color do you want? And I said, make it blue. And she said, are you sure? And I said, yes. Well, she wasn't quite sure, so she sort of made it blue, but it's variegated with the pinks and greens and yellows and whites, and she trimmed it in yellow, just to be sure. And sure enough, he came out a boy. And I told the doctor, I said, I told you it was not a girl. But anyway, there's my sweet Natalie, and her eyes look absolutely black, like a little demon baby, but they are very blue. So anyway, there is Natalie, and one of my favorite blankets, which was my son's, who is now 30, and that was his. Supposedly he was a girl, but I knew he different, and I was right. And then we come over here and we have Layla, and Layla is still wearing her Mickey Mouse outfit from Disney Monday, but she is wrapped up in another handmade blanket. This was my daughter's, and she's now 34, and we didn't know. I figured she was a girl, but we didn't know for certain. But I was so sure she was a girl, I didn't even pick out a boy's name. So Layla is wrapped up in Courtney's blanket, and she's now 34. And we had a sweater and a hat that went with this, but I don't know where that is. But anyway, that is Layla. Excuse me. Spring has sprung here, and there's pollen everywhere. And she's laying on this little soft blanket that that Layla actually came to me in, which is really nice. I have tons of blankets and swaddlers, guys, handmade and otherwise, that I just absolutely love, but I can only show a few, otherwise I'd be here all day. Now we're going to come over here. Walk gently. Walk gently. Don't make anybody sick. Oh, almost made me sick. And here we have Madison, and she's still wearing her little spring mommy bird and baby bird outfit. And she's laying on another little favorite blanket of mine. And this is not, believe it or not, handmade. It's a white knitted blanket, and it's got pink scallop edging. Move over, Maddie. And it's got little knitted pink roses on it, and a green stem, vine, and leaves on it. And I actually bought this at Toys R Us, and I thought it was such a beautiful little blanket. And that's what Madison is laying on. And then, hang on a second, I'm going to see if I can move without twisting y'all. So I'm going to come over this way over across all the babies. Kind of go slow. Ooh, there's Peter Rabbit. And here is Mr. Kai. Now, Kai has been on the phone this morning with Joseph. And he got so excited when Joseph got, and the girls got their stuff from Kylie, because he has it too. We just haven't put it on him yet. And he's got on his little Peter Rabbit outfit, just like Joseph. I talked to Suzanne, and she agreed that they could twin it up. So here we are, twinning up. And he's got on his little Peter Rabbit dungarees with the little Peter Rabbit there on the front pocket. And they're khaki, aren't they, Suzanne? They're khaki colored. And they have brown buttons on the straps and on the buttons and on the side. I mean, not on the buttons. The button on the pocket. And the buttons on the side. And they got a trim in a blue and white stripe. There I go. Not knowing my colors again. Blue and white stripe along the cuffs of the khaki dungarees. The same as the blue and white stripe pattern on his pocket. And he's got on a blue and white striped t-shirt. Excuse me. And he's also wearing his little white socks with the Peter Rabbit bunny on them. And they are trimmed in light blue. And you can tell Joseph and Kai apart. Joseph has no teeth, and Kai has 2 little teeth in there. And Joseph has a little stork bite on his face. And Kai is wearing a hat. And it is light blue and has Peter Rabbit running along around the brim of it. But as usual, Kai does not like hats. There are no birds to distract him right now. So he is trying everything he's got to get that hat off of his head. But it's got a Velcro strap underneath. He's got it pulled off a little bit. But he's got that hand under there. And he is trying hard to get that off. There you go. And he is laying on one of my favorite swaddling blankets. Is the little elephants. And these little elephants are holding, and a little mouse, are holding balloons, heart-shaped balloons. And I have this in blue and also have it in pink. And I love these. They're muslin, and they swaddle very well. So anyway, the girls have some of the same Peter Rabbit outfits, and we'll feature them later. But anyway, there's Mr. Kai and his blue eyes that don't look blue on here. Now that we've done sort of an outfit of the day for everybody. We've done our theme Thursday and our blankets and our swaddlers. And now I'm going to do a tag. I think it's by Canadian Reborn Mamas. And it's, do you collect anything else other than dolls or reborns? Well, as you know, I do collect the reborns. I only have 4 right now, but there's more in the future. We'll talk more about that at another time. But I do have these reborns. I also collect dolls. I have a slew of porcelain dolls that are still in storage. That I have some of my dolls out here. Sorry, this room is a mess. But there's our little grandma. Let's see, it's awfully bright. Let's see if I can get it. Nope, I can't get in front of her. I can't get between the light and her. But anyway, there's our little grandma. And she actually is ceramic. She looks porcelain, she's ceramic. And there's our little, grandpa. And then I've got this whole cabinet full of dolls up here, antiques and otherwise. And then I've just got dolls everywhere. But I do collect something else. Hold on one sec. Okay, then that didn't take too long. But I do have a collection of Hummels. And I have them, hi guys, you can see me in the glass. Here is a collection of Hummels that I have in my curio in the living room. And George is going to sing to y'all for a while. Let me see if I can open this door. There we go. So we have Hummels. The light's not that great in here. But anyway, I have 2 shelves of Hummels. This shelf and... Come on, focus. And I have some down here. I probably have maybe 30 or 40. I don't know. I've lost count. And then I've got, and all of these were bought during World War II. They're not ones that you just pick up today. They are from World War II. My great uncle would buy them when he was overseas during the war. And then I have some precious moments that were my mom's. And my mother has since changed her address to heaven, so I took her her precious moments because she loved them so much. We have angels and snow globes. Not many snow globes, but just more humble stuff. So that was one. I mean, some others that I have, collections other than dolls. And then, hang on one more second. Okay, this is in my hallway going back to my bedroom. And these are crosses on the wall. And I have many, many, many more crosses than this. And I just haven't got them all up there. I kind of ran out of nails or whatever. But I have not bought not one of these crosses. All of these were given to me. And like I said, I have many more. I just haven't gotten them up. But there's the crosses. It's my daughter. My room. And this is a painting that I bought when I was in Israel of the Western Wall. That was kind of cool. So anyway, and I think that's pretty much my collections. Well, I do have collections of like pigs and lambs. But I like the crosses. All the pigs and all the lambs have been given to me. I'm making sure I didn't cover y'all up. Oh, while I'm here, I'd like to show y'all one thing. Hang on. Okay, I just wanted to show y'all this since we are in, whoops, sorry, I had my thumb over the microphone. I wanted to show you this since we are into babies, but this is the actual handprints and footprints of my granddaughter, Sydney. When she was born, she only weighed a little over a pound, and this is when she came home, right as she came home. But I'm going to see if I can hold this camera up and put my hand up by her print so you can see how the difference. Those are actual handprints. That is my granddaughter's handprints and her footprints. Weren't even as big as my little finger. That's how tiny she was. I have dolls that are bigger than her. I don't even have dolls that were as small as her. But anyway, I just thought y'all be interested in seeing that. That's Sydney. And now she is 11 years old. So anyway, that's my video for today. Hope I haven't overwhelmed y'all with all the crap in my house. And I hope you have a wonderful Thursday. And I will hope to see you very, very soon. I love you all. Blessings. Bye-bye.